Welcome, Virgo. I know it's been a while. I just need to take a break a little while, have a nice summer, enjoy myself. But we're going to get into it today, see what kind of energies are coming up for you now, as it is the 20th of September, 2023. I actually pulled these cards before I started the video. I am going to pull them again for you. But the Lovers, the Key, and the Star came out. Really beautiful. Actually, the 18th was my birthday. And then 15 is, this is Cancer, the Moon, and then the Devil is Capricorn. And then we have the 29, which is the Three of Wands, being present in the moment. To the star that you are. Hard times are over. Look forward to an abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, and positivity. So let's pull again. The underlying energy there was the World with 36, which is the 10 of Wands, the Atlas energy of the weight of the world, the map of intent around the world. Be open to new possibilities in all areas of your life. So let's pull again for you guys. I have the Heart Oracle there too. And we're going to use the Rider-Waite today for the read and the Rider-Waite Mini for clarifiers. I'm getting big news for this year, so it should be interesting to see. For Virgo, we're in the middle of September going into Libra season in October. For Virgo, Virgo. What is the tone of your energy for this next month coming up? All right, we have Thorns. Oh, interesting. There's a new show about Jesus Christ called The Thorns that's coming up. We're planning to go. So that should be interesting. This comes up with the 31, which is the Five of Wands, which talks about conflict and battles, but also the pursuit of happiness and playing groups. But the thorns are here, right? The thorns, like on the rose, are difficult to climb, but once you get there, you experience the rose. The Cracker is the 7, and then there's 2 more that want to come up. The Cracker is that energy of fireworks. The 7 is Chariot. The vehicle that will get you there. Sometimes fireworks are a little bit thorny, right? The loud noise can be something that's difficult to take, or this could be an explosion. It's a lot of fire energy, but we have Cancer there too. Weathering the challenges ahead, bring a new and positive future, and positive energy surrounds you. Love, joy, and good fortune await. So we have those 2. The bottom of the deck is the Mountain, and I've been getting this resonance around the moon. It's that yesterday, the read that I did for the Twin Flame read, you might want to check that out, because I was getting this energy of the 5D energy stationing over Mount Shasta, and again, the finger of God stationing into the root of the earth. And again, this energy of after clearing the chakras, going upward, coming back down with the finger of God. And not only for us, but going into the root of the earth as well. So very interesting that that's coming up. And the other 2 cards that wanted to be seen here is the Proposal. 27 is the Ace of Wands, and 1 is the Magician. 1 for all and all for one. The energy of the Queen's Gambit and Vesica Pisces, as I just whistled a little bit. So there is this energy of an opportunity to link up with someone, whether it's romantic or in business. A new passion here, perhaps. Again, that energy of the pie symbol of the 2 C's facing each other with a line down the middle, becoming the Pisces symbol, which is the 2 C's back to back. That's confirmation. The 2 C's back to back, and then a line across, which references 1 foot in this world and 1 foot in the next, like Pisces. So here we have abundance, lucky times are ahead, along with good news, success, and prosperity. So lots of good news coming up, perhaps group endeavors here. And again, we have the Ace of Wands here and the 1 here. So a lot of new beginnings. And in the read I just did, it was all 4 aces in the underlying energy down here. So let's see where this goes. So after weathering the storm here, perhaps there's some fireworks here. Perhaps a trip or some kind of excitement there. It could be a blow up as well, though, too, which then clears the way for this proposal and abundance here. I made more room for that, but it's not seeming like that. All right, here. All right, 1 second there. Let's adjust ourselves a little bit. All right, that should work. Are you gonna stay now? Yeah, okay. So let's get into this read here. I do want to pull from this heart oracle as well. Virgo, this next month coming up. It was 11:22 when I started this video. The 11 of justice, truth, and balance, the 22 of the fool's journey. As these are all getting like, they're going in different directions. Interesting. It's kind of like a cluster F. Let's see here. All right, one more. All right, so what is, it's like hearts going in all different directions. That need for alignment there. All right, so let's see what comes out for you guys. For Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. All right. Romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. And actually this card wants to come out too. We'll see what that is. Cupid's arrow strikes. And this one right here that popped up, transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. So there's definitely some love here for you guys. The bottom of the deck is embraced. Through each other you find the missing pieces. Beautiful. All right, let's see what the read has for you. As the Queen of Cups just dropped on the floor there. So she might be a focus here. You can be in your emotional self right there with Cups, all about the heart and emotions and love. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Virgo. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. I was looking for some turquoise because turquoise came up for today, and I found this was Teddy's star, which he actually gave to me. It was on the table over there. He's left it there. So I figured that was the perfect turquoise to use for today. For those of you not familiar, Teddy's my daughter's puppy, who's not so much a puppy anymore, just turned 2. All right, Virgo. September to October 2023. For Virgo, for the best and highest good of all that's concerned. Virgo, Virgo. Virgo. All right, here we go. All right, with the Temperance card, maybe you're a little bit impatient there. Or a fallen angel there. That could be Sagittarius energy as well. The block for you is the Emperor, and he's in control. He's in this deck. He looks like he's giving somebody the sideways glance, which is coming up here, right? The fallen angel and the Emperor here. So this one, the fallen angel, the one losing their patience or their temper, is challenged by the Emperor here in control, and that can reference your own self, right? Maybe you're challenged by your need for control. The foundation here is the 5 of Swords reversed, which means the war is over. But what happens when the war is over? We deal with PTSD and looting and all the issues after war because your body hasn't caught up to the fact that the war is over, and trying to process and integrate all of that energy there. So that might be this reason for this Sagittarius energy reversed. And of course the Emperor's Aries. In the recent past you have the Sun reversed, which is Leo, and this can reference children or just drained energy. Perhaps you need some sun, or you need a vacation. Maybe you feel burned by someone, or perhaps overexposed. Crowning for you, Virgo, is the 2 of Swords. Perhaps keeping to yourself to keep your energy clear. Or are you pretending not to know for peace of mind so that you don't have to deal with it? What's coming up for you here, and there's some confirmation there. Here is the Two of Wands reversed. So feeling like you have no options, or perhaps you chose a new path already, but you're not able to implement it at the present time. That can represent twin flame energy as well. You see yourself as the 10 of Wands, which is today's energy. It's the 20th, and it adds up to the 36, which is the Atlas energy, the weight of the world. And you're seeing yourself as this, feeling very burdened right now. Perhaps you feel like you have too much to do, or you're finished a project, but you still have that last little bit before you can be done, actually. Perhaps you are working out a lot. Perhaps you have a lot of work in the yard to do in the fall. Perhaps you're carrying too much weight, or you're seeing yourself that way and you want to lose weight, but perhaps you feel it's a losing battle within yourself to try to get done what you want to do. What's around you, or how others might see you, is the Three of Pentacles, which is the workplace, the school, the place of co-creation, whether it's the gym or the church or the art center, whatever it is for you. This could also be a celebration, some kind of small ceremony, perhaps a baptism or something like that, or a wedding. And you could be feeling burdened by this. We're going to clarify everything too, so we'll see what comes up here. The block for you right now is the 10 of Cups reversed, which could be an unhappy family. But again, this is your block. It doesn't mean it's real. It's your perception of this. This could be the ending of an emotional cycle that needs to be over. Maybe in getting this done, it will then turn this upright because you'll feel better after all this burden is gone. But this is the block for you, and the Emperor is the block for you. The unhappy family, or the end of this emotional cycle, and the Emperor's control. What's coming up at the end here is the Strength card reversed. Perhaps you're feeling weak, or you need strength and courage to go forward and face what you need to face instead of hiding away. Yeah, let's move this star guy over here. So what is connecting, or what is hanging in limbo at the end of your read, which is what I usually do. This is connecting you to what's left hanging in limbo at the end of this read, which is the Hermit reversed. And this can be over-isolating, right? And maybe you're driving yourself crazy. Maybe you are feeling crazy. Maybe you're dealing with a parent with dementia. But this also can be coming out after long isolation. But you're coming up burdened and reversed over here. So you might have had a hard week. Yesterday I was very headachy all day. Actually, the past 2 days, the energy was very heavy. It's feeling better today, but it's still a little bit headachy, not bad. And I don't usually get headaches at all. So what's hanging in limbo at the end of your read is the Fool reversed, which could be a lack of faith, or perhaps a fall from grace. And is that you or somebody else? Okay, so we have Virgo reversed, Aries reversed, Leo reversed right here, all in a cluster. And again, that cluster F that I brought up earlier. We have Sag reversed, Leo reversed, Aries upright. There's a lot of fire here in your energy field, Virgo. So we'll see if we need any other cards at the end. I don't want to pull too many because I usually go too long. Let's see if there's anything I can close up with here. Yeah, we'll just leave it like that. Okay. The bottom of the deck is the Seven of Wands. Perhaps you're standing up for yourself, taking the high ground. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the Knight of Pentacles reversed and the Moon coming together. Maybe you had a small get-together this past week or weekend. There could be a breakup here in the past here. And this could be someone finally coming forward with the settlement. Okay, settlement. Right, trying to figure out what to do with the money, the time, the effort, how to invest your time, money, and energy. But again, here is taking from the Seven Pentacles, one, to make a big offering, perhaps to break up with someone, or to make up for a lack of affection or love given, and coming together in joy here, or perhaps celebrating a breakup here, finally getting it done, and then taking a rest or break, or in a 5D connection. This could be prayer as well. Perhaps now able to get some sleep at night. Maybe something's been keeping you up. But also we have then Gemini reversed here, Cancer upright here. And we just passed the new moon as well. And this is feeling stuck, not working, no movement at all. He's already the slowest knight, but here he's reversed. And this could be no balls, you know, being afraid to go forward. And then here we have the Queen of Swords speaking her truth. And this could be someone who's scared of her truth. And then the need to defend yourself, or the need to stand up for yourself, or just take the high ground without being defensive. But this person looks, you know, a little perturbed there. So is it the Queen of Swords standing up for herself, or is it somebody else standing up to what she's saying if she's speaking for this group down here? That's possible as well. So let's see how this plays out here. I was just getting the Queen of Hearts from Alice in Wonderland. So she looks more like the Queen of Swords. And she says, off with their heads. But she's all talk. She's not really mean. She says it, but she doesn't really do it. She just kind of acts like a robot. There's something about that too. All right, so coming together to take a break or to get some rest at night, or celebrating because you finished something and you can finally rest at night, or perhaps going out to take a break at night. But there is this energy of an inability to function, to not go forward or not work, perhaps somebody who's disabled. And then here's some truth coming out that someone might be feeling a little bit defensive about, or the need to stand up for themselves. So I said we have a lot of fire energies in this read, which isn't very normal for Virgo. So let's see why you have all of this energy here. I feel like because they're all difficult energies except for the Three of Pentacles right here. And this doesn't have to be either. This just can be keeping your energy clear. But you're also working really hard here, or seeing yourself as such. But other people are seeing you as really balanced at work here. Maybe they don't see all the hard work that you do behind the scenes. So we have two Leos, Sagittarius, Aries. We have two Aries. Yeah, a lot of fire. Two Aries, two Leos, Saggy, and then we have you feeling very burdened by the 10 Wands, which is today's energy. Why is the 7 of Wands upright for Virgo there? And again, this is somebody losing their patience. I thought this was over. Why am I still doing this? Nine of Cups. This can be arrogance at times, but this is self-satisfaction, happiness. Someone's got a lot of happiness right here. Someone's feeling very satisfied, perhaps with their family, business, or community of wealth and abundance, and perhaps defending that position. But there's a sudden event here with the Knight of Cups reversed and the Page of Swords. And here's that Four of Swords that was in the underlying energy. And these could be kids who may have something to say, right? Stepping up to the plate. This could be baseball right now as well. And then this could be someone who's jealous or perhaps really moody. This also can be someone feeling rejected suddenly. Feeling left out of the family here. Someone doesn't need them. So why is the Sun reversed? Someone's upset. They're not sleeping at night. They're stressed out. They could be crying at night. This could be overwork or not working out at all. Not working, not aligned, malaligned, not balanced. Maybe you need to balance your chakras. And this is about the need to start over again here, starting over. Feeling drained, or kids are driving you crazy, or just drained. Too much exposure, or again, not enough sun. not enough sunlight. The foundation with that Five of Swords. Five of Swords. As this like darted down into my lap here. It's like they were impatient to get there. So maybe the King of Cups is this impatient energy here as it's coming up here post-war, right? They've surrendered, or they got the Wounded Warrior to surrender this fire sign in order to offer this big, whatever it is, time, money, and energy, perhaps a gift. This could be a new life as well, to a Leo or to the pet. This could be a child as well, to tame the beast, right? To get them to stop complaining. So I thought the war was over. I gave you what you wanted. But this is, I'm not going to put these down. This is what's coming up after that, right? But maybe what they said they wanted wasn't really what they wanted. Maybe they didn't even know that. But this could be a split or a divide, a lie. Maybe a child lied to the family. Right? Being strong, trying to keep this a secret. And it could be trying to surprise a family too, or the family trying to surprise somebody. And then there's the Knight of Wands rushing in to the rescue after some painful ending here, or ending pain. Maybe he's busy ending pain and then he's got to run in to do this. And then we got the Page of Cups there too, and the Nine of Pentacles. There's a lot of children here. And this one's with Libra energy, destined, high vibration here. This is that catch, you know, the one who has everything. This is that sweet, innocent one. And then this is the one who runs in and saves the day because there's an unhappy family here, or the ending of an emotional cycle in a family split here. So again, someone trying to be strong after this war, and that could be a war of the roses. As I talked about the rose when we first started, with the thorns up here. And the central energy, the Temperance card. The Queen of Swords is reversed. Right, so this is already the widow card, you know, she's been hurt. She could be a divorcee. And again, this could be someone who's lying. She could be verbally abusive. Or perhaps she's just in a negative place, you know. She's looking back or going back or living in the past about a breakup, a lack of affection. Perhaps she has Gemini in her chart, or about a Gemini here. And there's Sagittarius there too. So obviously she's losing her patience there. Perhaps waiting for someone from the past. Perhaps feeling like they have to walk away from their dreams now because they don't have a choice. And the Emperor is the challenge here. Along with that Ten of Cups reversed. The Emperor, oh, that fell right out too in my lap. King of Wands. Emperor's coming up as the King of Wands, leading the way, perhaps with good news at the end of the war. This is someone who gets attention or has a good reputation, leading the way to the Emperor here. And he's like, what the heck are you doing here? And that could be that Knight of Wands rushing in as well. Maybe this one is taking over for him. And he's like, what do you mean you're taking over? I'm not ready to retire. So he may be a challenge to get to retire. And that could be the King of Wands trying to get him to retire so he can take over. But it's not something mean. It's something perhaps that just needs to happen. And right after that too, we have Justice and the High Priestess. Libra and Pisces. That could be Virgo as well. And again, this could be in court. This could be someone testifying, you know, like a professional testifying. It could also be a sister, literally. It can be a psychic, someone who's very religious as well. All right, and that would be next to the Emperor right here, which is showing his power, right? This could be his advisors over here. And then there's the Ten of Wands reversed. So they want him to take a load off here, right? Because you're seeing yourself as carrying a big load. And here are people trying to get somebody to dump all their responsibilities here or confess. And there's the Virgo Hermit reversed coming out. This could be a confession here. Perhaps about a fall from grace or lacking faith. So that Two of Swords crowning there. Two of Swords is the Knight of Wands rushing in. Again, from something very painful. But again, this could be a massage as well. He's rushing in, but is he keeping to himself about what he's doing? Or is he rushing into someone who's been keeping to themselves? And perhaps losing patience and then coming in, not going to wait anymore, but just going to do it the way you want to do it. And we have the Page of Cups. Here's all the child energy here too. The Page of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. This doesn't have to be a child, but younger energy for sure, with the Knight of Wands there too. Perhaps after a painful ending between these two, or perhaps they're just holding back and waiting for this one to go in to see if they can get this person to open up over here. And then we have this coming up after that card as well. So this destined energy, these two could be siblings or just earth signs here. This could be an opportunity or an invitation that didn't come. Maybe someone didn't hear, so they're rushing in to get the information that they need, the information that wasn't given. It could be a bold move here to come out of exile as well. The Two of Wands reversed. It's got a lot of, this reading isn't like cut. It's not clear cut. It's very subtle in its energies. And what's coming up for you here is the Two of Wands reversed. And there we have the High Priestess again. Again, laying down her burdens, perhaps a confession. I mean, she could be a nun that someone's confessing to. Feeling like they've got no options but to drop all their burdens. You know, dumping a load, a big load they've been carrying. Dumping all their responsibilities. And again, there's the Hermit going crazy or coming out. Or just not feeling well. This could be somebody with an aid as well, right? Someone who's got dementia or is just not doing well, getting someone to care for them. Perhaps someone was trying not to have to pay for someone to care for someone, and they're out of options right here. They can't move forward yet, but perhaps they just can't handle taking care of this anymore. Or a person at home, maybe there needs to be a nursing facility here. Or just getting an aid for a parent or somebody who's not well. All right, this Ten of Wands upright. Perhaps this was releasing the burden. Perhaps it didn't help though. And now you've picked up the burden again. The Knight of Swords is coming up with the Queen of Cups upright. And this could be bad news, or somebody who's verbally abusive or holding back an announcement from the Queen of Cups. But again, you're coming up as that Queen of Cups energy. And we have the Magician reversed too, which is very manipulative or insecure without the tools to deal with something. Right? Perhaps you need more tools or more help, people to help carry the burden. This could be Gemini or Virgo energy too, perhaps in someone's chart, or just that energy around you of insecurity and of lack of know-how to get done what you need to get done. We have Pisces here too, and Capricorn right next to each other. It's coming up in a one-to-one partnership, and someone's feeling bad about this. And there's temptation here. Someone's world feeling upside down. This can also represent the 5D world, another world, or you're almost at completion here. And again, that represents this energy here. You're almost done, but not quite. And tempted to go on or not, or tempted to partner. But someone might be sad to say they can't do that, or they're still healing their heart. And that could be a physical heart too, a procedure. Maybe someone can't go back to work yet. Maybe somebody was being replaced at work temporarily because of a surgery or something like that, or because they needed some time to take care of a family member. And so the other person was expecting them back after a certain amount of time, and maybe they can't come back after that certain amount of time. That can be something as well. What's around her, how others are seeing, is that Three of Pentacles, King of Swords, and that Two of Swords. So he's very much in his integrity, and, you know, he's not playing games. He's keeping his energy clear at work, keeping to himself. It's just like keeping your head down and getting your work done, and then coming together in joy when, right, the last wand is done, when it's been delivered. This is new passion, new creativity, new growth here being offered. It's like by keeping to himself, right, keeping his thoughts clean at work and balanced, not using his eyes and his thoughts, but more in his heart and his intuition, finding joy in receiving a new passion here, or new growth, or just this change in energy is bringing in that last wand. Now, is this last wand finishing this cycle, or is this being added on to this burden here? Right, this might make this person happy, but it's not, there's no happiness over here. Although the Queen of Cups is upright, she's fine in her heart, but the energies around her are feeling very burdened still. Whereas this one over here, you know, feels very happy. There's the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Cups both upright, which is much more of a social energy here. But yet he's not in a loving place. He's in a very mindful place there, and yet trying to find peace and stay clear. And yet coming together socially, there's this energy of these two, of work being his social life over here, and where he receives his passion from. The block here is the Ten of Cups reversed. And the Nine of Pentacles comes up again, along with the Wheel of Fortune. And this is like the dream person. If you're single, person does not have to be single, they can be married, but they're very independent. They have everything they need, and this is destined for them. This is also Libra energy, and we have the Sphinx there schooling the golden goose, keeping their need to flap their wings or talk too much are being kept in check here. Regarding this end of the cycle here, with this Page of Pentacles reversed, which could be a younger sibling or someone who needs help. Or again, this could be a destined pair, but this is a block for you. In ending an emotional cycle, perhaps these two were paired with each other for this ending, but it may just be temporary, as this one may be leaving. And that could be for school or on a trip. This also could reference being released from this family, as this person losing a lot of money or stuff that came with this family and becoming this energy over here. And that might be a fear of yours. All right, the block for you is the Emperor, right? The controlling factor. Or the challenge is him. And then the block is this unhappy family or ending an emotional cycle here. Or then maybe you worry about people not liking you anymore, right? Because they're unhappy. And then we have the Strength card there. That's reversed. For Virgo, September to October. Okay, there's conflict there about a soulmate energy here. That can be your children loving each other, perhaps playing sports and that kind of thing. But there's a lack of energy here. You know, perhaps some crazy kids or crazy pets. Perhaps when they were busy playing sports or doing things, they were great. But perhaps now that's no longer. They don't know what to do with their energy. So they could be kind of all over the place. All right, this could be somebody who messed up, tripped up, or dropping the facade, coming together after a fight. And again, the War of the Roses could be coming up in order to find your soulmate. Feeling weak though. The need for courage here to approach someone perhaps and break patterns. Again, drop the act. And that can reference you. And this is the card for the Divine Feminine as well in the E-Tower. Assessing her worth or reaping rewards. But the Queen of Pentacles is reversed. Needing the strength to come out. And afraid to fall, perhaps. We have the Empress here with the Queen of Pentacles reversed as well. So this is having lots of choices, which can get confusing and make people feel, you know, frustrated. They don't know which one to pick. They might have a lot of good options, but there's still some unknown factors, or maybe they found the one, but then they have to let go of the rest. And then dealing with the Empress reversed, who may have issues. She may be in lack. Right? This could be a mother and daughter as well, lacking faith or in a fall from grace. We have Virgo reversed and Aries reversed and Leo reversed over here. Why are the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress reversed? The Fool again. And the Fool upright, you know, is that open heart, taking a leap of faith. And when it's reversed, it's not. Maybe they tripped up or literally fell. You know, and this is the two together, right? The Fool and his loyal friend. Maybe they fall together as well. This also could be bumping into this Page of Wands, who's very inspired. Or that could be, the Page of Wands could have Aries in their chart. And maybe the Page of Wands is just what you need to put a spark. But there's again, they're coming up with that loss of patience energy. Perhaps in a divorce or breaking contract. Or this could be alternative spirituality as well. Saggy reversed and Taurus reversed. We have Taurus reversed over here too. So this could be a Taurus, not a Virgo. Although we do have Virgo reversed, this could be a Taurus with Virgo in their chart. Because you're coming up more fiery here. So let's see, let's pull the other cards I pulled, see what continues from there. So with the Fool reversed comes the Five of Wands, which is more conflict. This can be, again, it could just be kids' sports, you know, the stuff that you have to deal with when dealing with your kids' routine. This could be acting as well. But it could be group events and conflicts and battles. And it looks like a battle here with all of these reversed energies. Falling into conflict, you know, it's like jumping from the fire into the frying pan. And then the Magician reversed again, your energy here. Not having the tools to win, or not having the tools to face confrontation. And then here we have the King of Cups upright again, which is unconditionally loving, which can represent your energy here too with the Queen of Cups. This could be the feminine Virgo, and that could be the masculine Virgo as well. And you could be amidst a lot of energies who are insecure, holding back what they want to say, not having the tools, or feeling insecure. And when you're insecure, that's when you get manipulative here. But both of the Cups energies are upright there. And then we have the Chariot here. So the King of Cups could be a Cancer, or he's going somewhere. He's traveling or moving, saving his coins, holding on for the Empress. Okay, she was reversed right here. It's covered up with this fight. But he's planning on moving on and saving. He's got this, he's floating his coin here, the gold coin. He's holding this coin, this coin, I want to say Goya. Might be holding this coin for her, or holds this coin over her head. But I see it in a good way, like he's honoring her. He's moving forward to honor her, to be practical and hold on, to have and to hold. So let's see where that goes. Why is the Magician reversed? This could be exposing a release, which might make someone feel insecure, because they don't want to fight. And here we have the Queen of Wands, very fiery energy. So she could be a Leo. We got Sagittarius here too, though. Maybe she has Sagittarius in her chart. This could be some exposure. This feels like children, no longer anxious around the Queen of Wands. Maybe they were before. Maybe they were insecure about this Queen of Wands. Maybe thought she was a bad person and she's not. But the Queen of Wands has no peace right here. She's looking the other way. The King of Cups. King of Cups. Maybe experiencing delays or being blocked. Not sharing. Perhaps experiencing some kind of inequity here. Something's not fair, or a scam even, perhaps. Somebody being called out, an announcement. Perhaps I'm not getting really that it's a death. It could be an announcement about something that's taking forever to end, because not fair. And again, if this is a split, right? Someone's not cooperating, and here's that split, you know, dumping someone, a breakup. This could be triggering someone, pushed to their emotional limits, overwhelmed, crying. And there's the justice system. Okay, so we're dealing with, we have Aquarius upright, Scorpio reversed, and then Libra upright there. And the King of Cups in a bold move. It's a split. And end this cycle of family. Perhaps somebody's going to be left out in the cold, or maybe he's putting himself out in the cold. Right? He won't have a lot anymore, the Four of Pentacles. Maybe they'll be homeless at night. Or maybe this is supposed to happen at the full moon. And we just had the new moon on the 14th, so about 15 days will be going into October. I'm not sure exactly when the full moon is. So right at the end of September, I guess. 14 and 14 is 28, so 29th or 30th, I guess, is the full moon. So after this split and being left out in the cold, this could be a hospital discharge as well. But there's a family here who's not happy. And perhaps someone's getting discharged at night, which maybe there's no one available to get them. Maybe somebody was left, somebody forgot to pick someone up. That could be too. But again, this like 2 out in the cold at night, facing the enemy here. Or needing to face their fears and go to work. And then we have the Empress here. Who's hanging out, seeing new perspectives, being wise, being still. Perhaps taking in, what is she taking in? The Four of Pentacles reversed. This could be fixing things up, trying to make amends. But it's like stealing it from yourself, because like taking it and running, but running back to yourself. This could be Pisces or Capricorn for me. There's definitely some kind of, there's like group energy there, all mixed up with a, whether it's a marital connection or a business connection, and fireworks are going on. And then we have the Magician here, but it's reversed. So it's not all for one and one for all. There's, you know, dissension there. And this could be someone wanting to fix things up around the house. And there's the King of Pentacles reversed. Maybe his world's been turned upside down. Maybe he feels like the Empress is taking from him what is his. And again, that could be a divorce. And there may be temptation here for the page, for the King of Pentacles reversed, or he could be Capricorn. And here we get to the Seven of Wands again, which is where we started from, right? So we have the Seven of Wands upright right there, and Capricorn, which could be this King of Pentacles reversed. We have Pisces there too. And this could be swearing in court. And this is someone, you know, defending themselves, taking the high ground, but not this person, right? So the ball and chain. So the feminine energy is coming up as the one who's the temptation over here. And this one kind of fending off temptation. And they're angry about it. About connecting one-to-one. And the other person being sad about this. But they'll get over it and move on. So again, it's someone being sad about somebody else's partnership. So someone's partnering up with somebody else. You know, it could be a split where one person already has another person they're interested in. That's coming up. So I want to pull, I'm pulling from the Mythic Oracle. It's a Greek deck. Let's see what comes up with this for you guys. And again, when you're dealing with your sign, the last month before your birthday is downtime for the year, because it's really a time to be still and let go of things that you no longer need in your life so that you can go forward at your birthday. So it's not until after your birthday that things really start pushing forward again. So if you don't have a birthday until late Virgo, you may be experiencing some of these negative shifts, but they should be turning around as you have an upswing. It just depends on where your birthday is in Virgo, because if it was in August, you know, you're past your birthday already, so that might not be affecting you, but you might have more fire in your chart here as well. Maybe you are the one carrying the weight of the world for others around you who are going through all this conflict. Because this Hermit right here doesn't have to be you. That could be this could be a Taurus. With Virgo in their chart. And she could be Capricorn too. She could be another Virgo. Let's see what this deck has for you. Virgo. All right, and there's the King of Cups, the 37. Thanatos. And it's the Death card here. So I'm going to read to you what that says, but we have 33 here as well. So Chiron, all right, so the wounded healer. The 33 is the Christ vibration. This is unconditional love, the 3 keys of alchemy as well. There's a lot of masculine energy right there, along with Hemera. And she could be that temptress that came up in the read. And then we have the 39, as that's coming up as the Emperor as well. She may be the controlling factor. And then we have 39, which is Ophius. And that's the 39 is the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups was reversed in the read. The bottom of the deck is Hephaestus, 22. Sorry if I don't pronounce them correctly. The 22 is the Fool with an open heart and a leap of faith. But is he? So I'm going to read to you at least the first card there. And the Fool was reversed in the read too. So he might have fallen on his face here, or from grace. And that could be an Aries, actually, perhaps with Virgo in their chart. And let's look this up. 37. All right, 37. Thanatos, or Thanatos. The myth. Thanatos is the personification of death, particularly non-violent death, and death was reversed in the read as well. He is the son of Nyx, or night, and Erebus, darkness, and the twin of Hypnos, or sleep. He is believed to have a gentle touch, and he was seen throughout the Trojan War, carrying off the dead alongside Hypnos. Death is a constant part of life. Old cells die and new ones are born. The day comes to an end and a new one begins. The appearance of Thanatos in your cards today signifies that a very deep personal transformation is occurring, and you need to surrender something linked with your identity and sense of self within the world. This may be a particular belief system, status, activity, relationship, grievance, or general thought pattern, and whatever it is, it has served you until now, but further progress requires that you release it. If you feel frustrated with life or with the world around you, you may have been directing your attention to the wrong source. What needs transforming now is you. Your life is only a reflection of your innermost fears and beliefs. You fear losing your sense of self, but death requires you to be larger than the self. The part of yourself you are afraid to lose is based in illusions and rooted in self-importance, identity, and your ego's basic need for comfort and reassurance. The true essence of the self isn't lost after the removal of those ego-based attachments, but rather comes to life once they're released. Now is the time for you to release your fears and strip away your illusions and ego-based attachments so that you may step into your true essence, your true life. So this year truly seems like it will be a big year for you. All right? So these, and also this is, the underlying energy is work. So with the Fool might have fallen from grace at work. And again, there's Aries energy there. And then the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups, who have both been upright here, is referencing a death here and transformation. And 33 is that Seven of Wands that came up, standing up for oneself, right? So the wounded healer there, Chiron. I don't know if any of you are experiencing your Chiron return. That might be the case when you turn around 50 years old. And someone might be turning 70 years old. So maybe someone thought they were dying and they actually healed. And that could be dark night of the soul as well. And then here's that temptation of rebirth and Hemera, or finding your true passion. As the 4 is the Emperor here, he's upright, but he's the challenge. And then 39, like I said, was reversed, the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups actually could be, it's Orpheus in faith here, which there was a loss of faith, right? Because the Fool was reversed, and that could be this person as well. This could be the same person. Okay. And we had Zeus was underneath him here in the deck. So this could be a father and son issue here. And the Hades underworld was there too. So you have 2 of the 3 brothers right there. So you're trying to live up to the father and the uncle type of energy. And this could be after a death or near-death experience, dark night of the soul. And again, there's a lot about healing here. Standing up for standing up for yourself and finding your new passion, challenged by being in control, or being the emperor, being the leader, and a lack of faith here. This could be where the power is in the feminine energy right here, because the masculine energy is weak right now because the Knight of Cups is reversed. Maybe he's afraid to approach her in these two cards, right? He's intimidated by her. Okay, I hope that was helpful. Where are we here? So remember, there's a lack of patience in the middle of the read, so make sure you're being patient. Your challenge is whether it's your own control or somebody else is in control. Maybe you have an issue with God as well. And again, the block has to do with an unhappy family or the ending of an emotional cycle, because it talked about death and endings, but I'm not really getting a death. If someone died, it happened already. It's not new. And the real death may be a relationship or something you've been doing for a long time that needs to end. So ending an emotional cycle, you fear the emotional cycle more so than the physical cycle here, because this you're working on and you're ending it. But this is scary for you, the emotional part. And feeling weak, the need for strength and courage, perhaps when having fell from grace or just lacked faith in yourself. But you're coming up too as the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups, which could just be dealing with all of those difficult energies around you as well. Maybe you ended up being the leader, and that's a challenge for you. It's not the position you would have put yourself in. Okay, guys, remember your water, your rest, your joy, your nature. I hope you're having some beautiful weather. It's beautiful here, nice and breezy and cool. And rise and be loved. Remember to breathe. I love you guys. Have a great month. Bye.